Today I am celebrating the Taurid Meteor shower. Now that may seem at first glance like a strange thing to be celebrating. Is it just an astronomical event? Well, it happens to be an astronomical event that happened and has left its mark upon societies around the world. Now, in the last few days, I've done a few videos on this theme, and this is where it arrives at the clear unification of these celebrations all around the world, because the Taurid meteor shower is a blast from space that arrives, a whole series of comets and asteroids that are passing very close to Earth at this one particular time of the year. And that event has been celebrated on the same days all around the world for thousands of years. In fact, the Day of the Dead, or Halloween, or Diwali, or many other names it is known by, all coincide with this one particular event. And it seems very likely that this was the cause of a catastrophe, a profound catastrophe that hit the whole of this planet. It coincided with floods and a period of darkness where the sun did not shine. It led to the deaths of countless people around the world, and it's for this reason that we continue to celebrate this festival at this particular time. Every year there is a reminder, when there is the Taurid meteor shower, of possibly the greatest calamity to have affected human civilization in known memory. And of course this predates what we consider to be normal history. And yet how remarkable that the Day of the Dead, Halloween, this joining of the two worlds of spirit and matter, the Festival of Lights, all of these things should correspond with this one particular event, and that those dates have remained true and consistent for all this time. Indeed, it is the oldest festival celebrated by human beings that we know of. So today I am celebrating the Taurid meteor shower, and I invite anybody to go and have a look outside at the sky tonight, and even if it's just within ourselves, just to picture what that might have looked like. It's interesting because in China, the word for broomstick is the word that they used to describe the appearance of these lights in the sky. A broomstick which crackles, where something explodes and disappears into, or breaks up into smaller parts, then breaks up into smaller parts, these cragged paths that end up forming an image that looks like an illuminated broomstick in the air. That is where we get the broomstick symbology from, or at least that's where the Chinese got it from, and yet we somehow have that same symbology in the European and the American traditions. Did they learn that later? Has that always been associated with this particular moment? There are many questions around it, but to refute the idea that there is something very special about this meteor shower would be crazy. What's also unusual about it is that as it continues to pass so close to this Earth, we have an annual reminder of just how fragile human life is on this planet. Every time the Taurid meteor shower passes, we come very, very close, closer than we know, to another extinction event. So it's a really amazing time to consider what it is to be alive and what death means to us as individuals and as a society. Are we really living as if our end could be so near? It's a good question to ponder. It's not a recipe for desperation, but it's definitely an invitation to read our lives in terms of, are we inhabiting all that we really could? How can we make sure that the deaths that we eventually live pass without regret, or at least too much regret? So today I'm celebrating the Taurid meteor shower.